Uh, my topic today is the importance of stability in network business. Okay, as everyone knows, last time I used to join a company, local company, and I have done my very best, and I have achieved the top, the highest level of in the company. But yet I did not earn not that much, you know. And in fact, have more debts ever. I mean, before that, before I joined the network business, I was not that bad. I mean, financially. So what is actually happened to me? So this is why every time when I recall my leader, Datuk Desmond Kong, shared to me about business forever business. I remember those days. I refused to listen. I refused to, you know, like everything like just go in and go out. You know, just it's nothing stuck in my head because I really don't want to, how to say, I don't want to be so so excited about things that I didn't know. So what I can share with you today, first thing, because I myself, I don't understand about networking business. I thought I was in that company, in the local, I mean that local company, the previous company that I was in. So I thought I have been in the best company and the best products, the best marketing plans. You know. So until my leader made me understand the whole thing about what is networking business. So networking business, as we know, we actually we are talking about people, we are talking about duplication, and we are talking about teamwork. So here when things I remember when he tried to make me understand why I should be forever, I just imagine that this company, I do, because I've never heard of the company. So so for him to make me understand about this forever living, he, you know, he took 2 years to make me, you know, understand and accept the business. In fact, even I came back and see him. That was meeting him for the products. I still not seeing him for the products. I just came and see him just to buy RTC, and I don't bother about the business. But again, he tried hard to convey what is actually this business all about. And again, I was so stubborn and I was so ego, to say that, because I refused to listen because I feel like I had enough with those networking business. So I'm no more. I'm not going to open my mind to listen all this, you know, the networking thing. So I better go back to my insurance industry. So so when I understand about forever, what is forever living, and when he asked me, do you know that forever living has been established in 1978 and it has been in 150 countries? That was back in 2013. 1978 and in 150 countries, and so that's why I was telling myself that my company I was the best company. And when I heard that Forever Living is established in 1978 and established in 150 countries, so that is something very new. So that's why I start to because when I see my prospects, normally they are doing other business and they really feel that the business is the best for them, the company is the best for them, even though sometimes I see some of them not really making that, and they really work so hard, but I can see that they're not well paid. You know, they are still the lifestyle, still the same, and even worse than before. So since then, when I understand the business, I understand the concept of this networking business, I start to share why people need to involve in business. So basically, this is what we have in Forever. So many people, including me, we don't know what Forever provide for us. And now only I realize that since I joined Forever, since I achieved many of the incentives by Forever in my early days, and from there I realized that Forever has provided the best system ever. Means you don't have to create your own system to be successful in forever. It has been there for more than 40 years. You know, you don't have to create your own. You just have to follow it, and you have to do it, and you have to work hard for it, you have to learn, and you have to, you know, duplicate what you are supposed to do. You are supposed to duplicate. So everyone can be successful in forever, as long as they know what they want in this business. So how by timing in the moment. So for example, you can see in Forever Living, to compare with my previous business, to achieve the highest position, that is the highest position I was in, was Crown Diamond Manager, and I have to do sales about ringgit Malaysia 2 million, and some people take many years to achieve that, you know. So, but not in forever. Many people can achieve managers level in very fast if they start to do what they understand how to duplicate and how the system works. So that's why when I can see in forever, if you have the, how to say, because I achieve managers in about 45 days, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not the matter of how soon, how long have you been in this industry, but how much effort you want to put in, and how much how hard work you are, and how much you are willing to sacrifice, to learn, to do everything that whatever it takes to achieve all the incentives, you know. But because I can see many of the new FBOs today, they take very short period to achieve their incentives. Like recently we have our Cherry in our network. She just joined in October, and she hit the Eagle managers only in less than 4 months. So that's a very good record, because I'm very sure that she is actually using put all her efforts and really duplicate what she needs to duplicate, and really know what she's going. And that's why, as I put on my slide, you can see it's a fixed incentive. Like for example, you want a chairman's bonus manager. If you want to be a chairman's bonus manager for the past many years, it's just you know, the thing that you are doing here, the PNM is 700, the new city 150, and the new city is this much. The late had to do this 650. That's all. It never changed. It never increased. Never reduced. It's just like that. So you have to, you know, keep on learning and keep on developing so that you can achieve your dream to become a chairman's bonus manager. When on my early days, I remember I still remember I spoke to Datuk Desmond. I still remember, because I have a lot of that. So I have to because I was almost declared as bankruptcy. I just wait for the time for the bank to declare me as bankruptcy that time. So I really have to work fast money. That's why I'm telling you, some of them say that forever may take longer time, you know, longer time for them to get a lot of money. I will not say it is up to you actually. It's how fast you learn, it's how fast you really want it. You desperately, because I was desperate that time. I was actually facing a very financially critical, and I really I don't know where to go. I only have one way out, that is Forever Living. So I remember I asked, how can I become a chairman's bonus manager? I want to fight, because I know when I become a chairman's bonus manager, I can settle a lot of my problems. So since then, I remember I learned how to fight for Forever to Drive, and how actually the 5cc, the power of 5cc will lead to bigger incentives like Allo Ambassador, and they will lead us to Forever to Drive, and automatically we're going to be a little bit more to a local trip incentive. So actually, I don't really have the intention to travel, because I don't know whether I can travel, because that time Desmond was telling a lot about incentive of traveling, because I don't know whether I can travel, because my name is almost you know, blacklisted, and maybe I cannot travel. So the traveling incentive is not so impressive. I am not so impressed on the incentive of traveling, but I just want the money. So instead, I remember I asked if, let's say, we are not going for global rally, we just want to take the money. So how is it? So because I was so scared that because I cannot, maybe I cannot go out of Malaysia, because of my situation. So what happened that time? I remember after 6 months, I was struggling and really focused on what I'm doing until I forgot everything about other things. I have less time with my children, with the family. I only have time with my network. And when I have start 6 months plus, I'm able to pay my debts, and that's it. This is what I want, and I have fully put my effort, everything that I've got, and towards this business, because I understand the nature of networking business. You have to really struggle hard at the beginning. Maybe you have to sacrifice everything that you have, that I did, and I have to sacrifice my time with my children and everything with my family. I seldomly visit my family, and because I really wanted to be a chairman's bonus manager so much. And I remember when Dato Desmond told me I've qualified for Eagle Managers in 4 months. I was not excited about the trip. I was just excited about the income until the 8th month. He told me that, Juraidah, you have a new record in Malaysia. You have become the fastest chairman bonus manager in Malaysia, and you will go to London. I remember that was in 2014. He said you are going to London to take your global rally, your chairman bonus check. So that was the time I feel that this is going to be a very huge transformation in my life, whereby I'm very sure there are many people out there looking for the opportunity like I did. And I remember the first time I went to London for my chairman's bonus check, I was like so excited and looking everywhere, like, you know, because I know that the problem that I've been facing for almost 6 years will settle with forever. I have the belief, I have the how to say, the encouraging me, because I myself already there standing on world stage and was for almost 20,000 people in front of me. So this can't be a fake business. So this is a real genuine business. So this is why I need to understand. I have to learn fast how to train, to duplicate what I do to my network, so that you know, because in networking, if you yourself doing it, you'll be very tired. You can do, but you maybe take longer time and you'll be very tired. So I start to how to say, to revise what I do. For example, how do I do presentation? How I start my presentation, and I start to teach my network to do the presentation, the effectiveness of the presentation. So when you come to those people who just want to use the product, this is what you need to present. If you go for those people, maybe ego, maybe business person, this is how the presentation should be. And start to, if let's say they join us for the business, you must start to guide them to do how to expand the business. Of course, we'll start with our key of success in forever, that is 5CC. So this is very powerful, because this is what I keep on telling everybody, that everybody can be successful if they want to do this 5CC. Of course, it's hard from the beginning. I remember I have to sell my iPad that time to get some money, because I don't have any money at the time. And I said, this is, everybody will experience the hard time in life, but this one will not last, because the hard time will only a short while, because you know where you are going. So I really take the risk. I put everything I have, and I start to teach the network how this 5CC can transform your life. Definitely, this 5CC, you cannot do it so easily, you know. But you know, maybe some of the ABOs feel like it's so difficult, I cannot do this 5CC. I say, everybody, you need to understand one thing, because when you're building your network, you don't have your customers, your revenue. This is something that you have to experience. You have to experience, you have to face rejections, you have to face a lot of things. Not everybody can do 5CC in the first day. So you have to keep on doing, because that's why when I see this in my network, I have a lot of IBOs, and at early stage they can't even start as assistant supervisors, but they start with consumers, and they are very and how to say, eager to learn, and they keep on coming to the class, learning about the process, learning about the product, learning how about the product mostly, because she can't sponsor. But until I see about 6 to 7 months, if I'm not 6 to 7, or maybe close to 1 year, she can only do her AS. She can complete her 2CC because she has never been in this industry networking, because she used to be in trading, selling milk and things like that. So when she starts to understand how it goes, and she starts to believe that she also wants to have this even though I say it's 2CC, but for her it's very difficult. So she starts to improve herself, product knowledge and everything. She starts to complete her 2CCs about, I think it's 7 to 8 months to complete her first 2CCs. That's hard. But then after that, she still can't manage to do the 5CC, and you see how the process goes. You know how she go the process. She has to learn a lot of things, new things, and until today she never missed the 5CCs, and she's on track for the ALO ambassador, and she hardly believes, and she earns not much, maybe about $500, because last time she can't even afford that much. So when she starts to have that much, so everybody around her to see her, and she grows very slow, but we're talking about growing our networking is just the time method that that you need to focus, and you need to be ready with that. Not everybody can do it in 1 or 2 months. Yeah. So so I start to train those IPOs, and I have how to say, it's not a method, but I'm guiding my network do what I do. This is what I do. I'm not teaching them what I do. I believe in networking. This is the leader has to lead by example. So you show them how it's done. It's not you just ask them to do it. Now you have to do this. You have to do this. No, it's not that. You have to do it with them. You have to join field with them at the early stage. You show them how it's done. Then only they can follow you. Maybe this is the basic thing that most of these IBOs already know. I do a lot of training to make sure that all the range of positions, like novels, like how they can convert to AS even they don't have any money, or how they can convert to how can they from a user they can become our assistant supervisor, and from the assistant supervisor they start to do their business and start to have they start to share the products, and they start to know the key, and start to do the activities, the 5-6 activities. And when they start to they start to how to say they start to duplicate what we do, then this is the people that have my attention, that these are the eagles. Actually, they are learning how to fly. So I only have normally for non-managers, I will teach them how to do the 5CC and how to do the duplication and how to do the presentation and understand the incentive that we have and focus on that, and get ready, of course, for the challenge. And for the managers, we do the managers trainings to make sure that, because some managers, when they don't understand about the business, they come and go, and even they are managers, they can leave the business. This is so upset, actually. And even if I met some of even in my network, we have few that already managers and left the business, because what I can understand is they when we can know that when they go for other business, they actually don't really understand what they are doing, what they are actually what they are actually they are already actually at the best platform ever in forever. So I have a lot of trainings in the groups in offline, and basically this is what I do. I'm actually, everybody knows my business. I'm not so good in online, but I'm learning fast, and I'm training many of our chairman's bonus managers to be to build a strong and stable networking and keep on developing their network. So these are the key points that I think that I have in my network that help how my network stable. This is, for example, that in my network, I have people with the business skills. They've been, some of them been in marketing. They have marketing skills. They have done millions of sales before, and they have done a lot of business presentation, but not for them, doing the business presentation for the company. And we have a product expertise like we have these, few assistant managers, supervisors. They are actually in nutrition line, and they can advise. They can share their knowledge to the other the rest of the FBOs, but they know what they know about the product. So this really helps because the understanding about the product is not only the surface. So when we have this type of people, they help us to to understand well about our product. And of course, we have online and offline expertise. As you know, in our network, we have so many of them so good in webinar. They are so good in Google Ads. They are so good in promoting online. And I'm very sure this is what everybody trying to do. But because they're like me, I'm not so good in online, but I'm good in offline. But in this situation, I have no choice, but I have to learn and upgrade, and I have to learn fast. And actually, the first one, I was so blurred. I don't know what to do because I never expect that MCO have to be very long. And when the second week, I start to learn how to do this Zoom and learn how to hang out and everything. And I start to duplicate that to our network. And we have some of them who is willing to share what they do in online and offline. And this online, they start to teach the new FBOs to hang out and how you can go for online and what you share in online. So basically, it's the people that around us actually makes the puzzle. They complete the puzzle. And of course, we have some with the technical skills and economic expertise. So this is actually surprising me when I have a network with the economic expertise. I have one, my new business owner, doctor in, she's a doctor master degree with business economy. So I don't expect she can do this business well, and she's actually teaching students for global entrepreneurship. So I was so shocked, and she said, maybe some of you look for money, just come to Forever, look for money, and you want to pay debts and this and that. But actually, what she sees in this field, in this Forever, is beyond that. She said many of the students, the marketing students, the degree students, those graduates, they are jobless. You have to talk to them about this opportunity because this is the best platform because you don't start with the big capital and the system is already there. The product is very good worldwide, not the one night company. So this doctor, she has never been in any multi-level business, but she found me on Facebook actually, and I was surprised. And she's actually here for try the products and just to she has the problem with the slip disc. She just wants to try the products, and when she tried the products, and I was actually surprised because she said for the first week maybe she had this healing crisis and she was also not so well, and after the third week she said, I feel better, the husband feels better, and she asked me, how can I grow this business? Because my major is in global entrepreneurship. I'm teaching my students how to do the business. And she said, I feel it's unfair that I'm teaching my students, but at the end of the day, they don't know what to do with the degree and the masters and all. So she started to recruit many countries now, and she actually became supervisor in only 1 month, I think. In 26 cities, yeah, in 26 cities. Okay, so that's why we have her in this network. So if this type of people is in this in our network, and this is what we need actually, we have a variety of people, and this is the what we have in our network. I believe in this business network is true leaders get small leaders because we don't create followers. They need to know what we do, because not everything we do for them. And these are the batch that we have for the managers training, the new leaders, the potential ones, and of course we have the big event. And this is it, when we have the good network, and of course we have stable income, as Ramon said, this is what we are doing. And everybody, they don't expect me to go and do the prospecting, they don't expect me to go to do the training, because they themselves already trained to do the training. Yeah. So as you can see, income during this crisis, this is really a very good opportunity for everyone to get involved in the networking business. This is it. Yeah. So this is the result. We completed 15 of us in this our network. Of motivation, they are very self-motivated, and they're very, I know they are going for the next level, chairman's bonus, level 1, level 2, level 3, not long from now. And focus on your goal, not on your problem. I know everybody, and I found some of the ideas. I can start now, I can do now, I have to wait for the NCO to stop. We don't know when. So please, this is the right time. There's no other. This is the right time that we have to do this business, and this is the best time actually to improve yourself on that online and focus on your goal. Never think of the NCO and everything, because everything is at your fingertips today. So you are what you think, and you become that. That's all. So thank you so much. That's only the short to my presentation. Thank you. Thank you so much.